It's all coming down. I can't stop it now.
What's your name, Tatum? Or who are you?
You just said my name.
Who are you?
You just said me.
What's your name?
What's your name?
He just said my name and it's Tatum.
Your name is Tatum.
Can you say my name is Tatum?
My name is Tatum.
Can you say it really loud?
My name is Tatum.
What's your wish? Where do you want to go?
I just want to go to Disneyland and see Sleeping Beauty.
Coming down.
She was acting really tired and had a fever that would kind of come and go, and she was bruising. And when you type those things into any kind of web search or med search, leukemia just kept popping up. So I had read some stuff and I was already nervous that something was wrong. I mean, I think our gut told us something was wrong and we couldn't figure out what. It was a Sunday night and we couldn't even wait until Monday morning. We just went to the ER and took her with us, and blood work, I mean, just immediately showed that she was terribly ill. And the doctor there didn't confirm that it was leukemia, but he said, I'm pretty sure that it is. So that was our first, I guess, shock that it's not just some bad virus or she has flu or, he said, we're gonna have to fly you to Cook's tonight, right now. And so we just had to absorb all of that and get her ready. And the first 28 days is really important. Most kids are in remission at day 28. He explained it, I mean, within 2 or 3 weeks, Tatum went from being perfectly healthy to very sick, and within 28 days, the cancer was gone. And it comes on really fast and strong, and it flushes out of your system just as fast if she responds to treatment. So she did. She hit remission at day 28, which was huge.
And she was in the hospital for about 12 days in Fort Worth, and then we came back and continued treatment here in Abilene. I think it was around every week or so we'd go back for treatment, and now it's reduced and it's every 3 months. Tatum doesn't really know a whole lot about her illness or her treatment really, and so we don't really have to tell her details about it because she doesn't really need to know. So she every day when she's feeling good, and she usually is feeling good, she is just ready for action, ready to play, ready to have fun. So she's really fun, loving little kid who just always looks forward for the next thing to play with.
And I think when she was diagnosed, I pictured her a skinny little bald kid with cancer, which you see that, and we see that even when we go to Cook's. And she did lose a lot of weight and lose her hair, but I would say for the most part she's had tons of energy, and she just wakes up ready to do whatever. She loves to ride bikes and play and dress up and swing, just anything that a normal 3 or 4 year old would like to do. Very rarely has she felt sick, or when she's been in the hospital she's had to, but even there she's bouncing off the walls and running down the halls as soon as she feels better. She doesn't ask questions or talk about it, and she knows that she has to have a needle in her port, and she calls it a noodle, but once it's done, it's done. She doesn't ask about it or ask questions, she just goes on. She has a child life person that she works with here. Her name's Mimi Schultz, and you have to be nominated to make a wish. So Mimi put her name in and nominated her, and I didn't even really know. And then at some point, she told me, we got a call or a letter or something that she had been chosen for a wish, and that somebody from here in Abilene would be coming to our house to interview her and talk to her. And really there was no real preparation. They said, we just like to ask them what they want. They know what they like. And so they came to the house and talked with Tatum about who she might want to meet or where she would want to go. And she loves the movie Nacho Libre, loves it. And so she was really silly that night. At every question they asked, who do you want to meet? Jack Black. Where do you want to go? Jack Black's house. So it was almost over the top, kind of funny. But then she started talking about beaches and mermaids and princesses, and so the list kind of began with Jack Black, and then also I might want to go to a beach on the sand and see mermaids, and it kind of just grew from there. So.
Well, from day one, we've had so much support from all of our community, from our church friends and coworkers, and a lot of our friends are actually work at ACU, teachers, professors. So we've been, I think, connected with the ACU community from the beginning here.
Even with the ups and downs, has been good in a lot of ways. I mean, she's been sick, and this has been definitely the hardest thing we've ever had to deal with, but there's a lot of good that's come out of it too. A lot of good can come out of childhood cancer, and I never knew that before, and our family's gotten a lot closer. Tatum, for the most part, I don't know if she would even say that anything's been bad, other than I have to get a poke every now and then. And she's a happy kid, and I'm thankful for that. And I mean, maybe that's the picture that I would want people to see, is that it's not always as awful and terrible as you think it's going to be. And if you could see her and know her, that she's just a normal, everyday, happy, full of life kid. And hopefully someday this will just be some kind of blip on her radar that we'll tell her about. I don't know if she'll remember much of it, but it's neat to talk about it so that people can really see. Maybe your impression is different than what it's really like. And there have been really hard times with her, and there have been times when we've been scared, obviously, but we just kind of follow her lead. She moves through life with force and happiness. And there's been times when she's looked at us and said, "Why are you sad? Why are you crying? Let's go. Let's play. What's the big deal?" And so we have to just kind of follow her and keep going. And yeah, she's really an inspiration for all of us.
It's all coming down. I can't stop it now. It's all coming. It's all coming. It's all coming down. I can't stop it now.
Are you excited?
What
How
are you
excited are you?
100.
When you get there, what are you going to tell Sleeping Beauty?
It's secret.
Secret. Do you want to whisper it to the camera? We won't listen. We'll all close our ears.
Okay,
Okay.
just close your ears.
Okay, we're all closing our ears. You have to whisper it kind of loud so the camera can hear you, okay? Okay, go ahead.
You better hold your ears.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Good.
Okay.
I am going to ask Sleeping Beauty that I love her. Do you hear that? Okay, open your ears.
What did you say?
What did you say?
It's a secret.
Oh.